Hey yo, what's up everybody, it's Saint JJ. Today I'm coming back with a video talking about basically this MatchX slash the MXC Foundation. Basically this over here can have basically you can generate passive income like from $10 to $15 per day, and after that I would say the break-even wise is I would say it's a very interesting project that I've came across, and of course I want to share it with you guys. And of course some of you might have heard about this project already, the MatchX slash the MXC Foundation. So we're gonna basically talk about more about this project itself. And of course, before we jump into the topic itself, I'd like to introduce you to my Discord channel and Telegram itself. If you want to join my Discord, just click on the link down below, and after that from there click on the thumbs up and you'll be able to access the other channel. And for my Telegram as well, just follow the rules on the Telegram channel, and after that from there you will be able to access the channel as well. So before we jump into the topic itself, must tell you that this is not financial advice, just my own personal opinion slash investment slash whatever journey you want to call it. And of course, I'm not forcing you to freaking buy a machine or whatsoever, but of course if you want to support the channel, feel free to use the link down below and get a $50 50 euros off the machines itself if let's say you're interested in supporting the channel. And of course, this video is sponsored by the like button, man. Smash the like button, and of course we are going to start the video, and of course click on the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notification. And right now we're going to jump into the topic itself. What is MXC Foundation? Alright, over here itself, we are at the MXC website itself. This is the main coin itself. It is the MXC coin, and they are ranked at 190. And right now, one MXC itself is gonna cost you around 9 cents. And of course, over here you can see it's traded on Huobi and KuCoin, and of course, yeah, Gate.io itself. If you want to trade the coin itself, use the link down below to support the channel. And of course, we're gonna jump into it. Basically, it is an IoT company, and after that, it is relevant into cryptocurrency. So if you are already into like what I call it, the helium mining itself, it is something similar. But of course, this over here is kind of, I would say, kind of amazing thing, because helium itself, you buy the machine and after that it will mine only helium. But of course, this MXC itself, you can mine other cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, and of course Polkadot that is coming soon. And of course, they also can mine other coin like DHX itself, and after that many more that is coming onto the product itself. But of course, we're gonna basically do an overview on what is this MXC Foundation. Basically, they have this application called the Data Dash app. If let's say you are interested in, you can download it, and of course it will act like a wallet. And of course, this wallet itself is gonna be linked to the machine to basically generate passive income for you. And of course, if you want to, you can buy the machine. And of course, basically on the platform itself, you can basically do staking. And of course, they have their token, the M2M token. Basically, the MXC token is a ERC20 based token that is used to top up the MXC super nodes to cover downlink fees associated with the LP1 device roaming. And after that, basically this over here is just a nutshell of what is the MXC token all about. And of course, over here they have their own native machine like itself. If let's say you're gonna talk about Bitcoin, we have the ASIC machine, the S19, and after that many more devices mining Bitcoin. And of course, for helium itself, we have the rack miner or the SenseCap, and after that many more helium miner mining, providing proof of coverage to mine the token itself. But for MXC itself, the MatchX itself, they are also doing the incentive like mining as well. They have their own device, and of course you can see that the infrastructure itself is quite established. And basically it is to basically monitor the Internet of Things IoT devices that is all around tapping into the MXC network. And of course you can see that there is a lot of support behind the MXC ecosystem as well. And of course, I would say yeah, this project itself is quite interesting. And of course, I have already, to be honest, when I started off talking about helium mining, I already came across this website. And after that, why do I like talk about it right now? Because I am still studying the project itself. And of course, I will say one by one. And of course, we know the low run alliances itself, it is with the helium network. And of course, yeah, basically I was talking about helium because I understand the shit that I'm in, and I'm not the shit, but of course the stuff that I know about on helium itself, I understand it. That's why I bring it to you guys. And of course, for the MXC itself, I have already done research, and after that from there I finally like understand how does the ecosystem work and everything, how does everything work. And after that, I'm here to basically bring you guys the news. And of course, right now we're going to talk about what is this MatchX M2 Pro Miner. Alright, so the miner itself is something like that. It looks like a device, something like that, with 4 antennas. But of course, if you are gonna buy the machine, you're gonna get 3 antennas only. Don't ask me why. This is how it's supposed to be shipped. And after that, over here, it's born to mine basically the MXC token, the Data Dash DHX mine coin. And after that, Bitcoin, you can mine it. And of course, over here the Polkadot itself, you might be interested in the Bitcoin mining, but of course I'm going to break the news to you. You will need to basically stake the amount of MXC token before you can mine the Bitcoin itself, which is, if I'm not wrong, 6,000 MXC. So you have to stake 6,000 MXC to basically mine Bitcoin. And after that, we are going to talk about how many. It's around 500, if I'm not wrong, 6,000 or 60,000, I forgot. It is around an amount that's over there. Yep, it's around 6,000 MXC. So I have the picture over here. Basically, this is the one that you'll be seeing. If let's say you are using the Data Dash, the Data Dash app itself, they have this option itself. If you click on the Bitcoin, you can click on mine, and after that, from there, it's going to show you how much MXC you need to lock up / stake before you can mine Bitcoin. So it is not a free machine that is comes like that, and after you can start mining Bitcoin. So this is the misconception that people are getting, because it is born to mine, and after that, over here, the machine itself, it is the first LP1 crypto miner. Basically, it can mine multiple coin, and after I would say it's super freaking famous, and a lot of people is talking about it. But of course, the entry barrier itself, I would say it's not as cheap as Helium. Helium, you can just use $500 or even $700 to do a complete setup to get into the miner itself. And after that, basically we are gonna talk about how much can this miner make first, and after that we can gonna talk about the price, and after that the discounts, and many more. So right now we're gonna talk about how much can this miner make per day. Alright, so for this MX2, what is it? The MatchX M2 Pro Miner itself, it can make around, from what I researched on Google and of course YouTube itself, people are claiming it can make like from $10 all the way to $15 in US dollar. And of course, the calculation wise, it is given in the MXC token. And after that, how does it even work is basically, if let's say you are mining through the one whole year itself, if let's say you got a payout today itself, it is getting like the price of MXC has decreased by a lot. Basically, you will get the range of $10 to around $15 worth of MXC token. And of course, if let's say the price of MXC is low, you will basically get more MXC because it is going to compensate the US dollar value. And if let's say the price of MXC rise to the top, the highest or whatsoever, you are getting lesser in MXC. So this is how the ecosystem work. And after that, the mining rewards itself is from $10 to $15. And of course, there's a lot more about the M2 Pro Miner itself. There's a FAQ page about it. If you want to, I'm going to link it down below, and from there you can basically have a much more understanding for your own due diligence. And of course, over here, I'm just going to go through some of them. And after that, how does this basically this, we're going to do some background check, as both of the MXC Foundation and its sister company MatchX itself, the hardware developer, is called the MatchX company. And after that, basically both of them are combined, and after that doing this project together. So MXC Foundation is just the project, the interface, the software, and of course the MatchX itself is the developers for this hardware. And after that, this hardware is the multi-miner, multi-coin miner, some of you guys might say. And after that, many more that is, yeah, related to the topic itself, the Data Dash miner, the Data Dash app, and after that MatchX miner working together. And after that, from there you can just control everything with your application. I will say that this is a very simple device that people claim to basically plug and play and start mining within 4 minutes, I would say. But the setup itself is a 4-minute setup, and after that, it is a weather resistant one. So you can put this miner outside, and of course you can put it indoor or in the closet itself. From what I heard, you are able to make the same amount from $10 all the way to $15. Doesn't really depend on which location you put it. Like, you do not need to buy for the Helium miner, you need to put outdoor antenna to make more, and after that you need to have go as high as, I don't know, 30 level or 50 level up. If let's say you're in an urban area, you need to have a good line of sight and whatsoever. Those kind of like those technical side of Helium that you do not know, because they tell you it is a plug and play machine, but it is not. But over here they claim that it is really a plug and play machine, and after that, from there, it's a 4-minute setup. But we are unsure about that because I haven't received my miner yet. So yeah, I'm waiting for it, and after that, from there I can do much video about it. And after, we are going to talk about how many miners can be around you. So over here, these are the miner that is currently circulating in the global, in the world right now. Basically, there's 22,000 worth of these M2 Pro miners that is located around the globe. And for Singapore itself, I would say Singapore / Malaysia a bit apart. So I would say around Singapore itself, this over here, we can see maybe over here. Yeah, basically in Singapore itself, we have almost 150 devices. If you want to compare it, I would say 150 and below. So these are the devices that is around in Singapore. And after that, yeah, basically for the next topic itself, can I buy like maybe 3 miner or even 10 miner to put it like near my house, and after in the house itself? From my understanding previously, you can buy like 10 miners, if I'm not wrong, in the same location itself, and after you can plug it at the same house. But of course, you will get a bit of slash in the reward, and of course the reward slash is not as ridiculous as Helium, because if let's say you put a miner side by side in Helium itself, you're straight away getting a 50% slash. But for this itself, there's a lot of accounting towards the generation of rewards, what is affected, and after that what will not affect that much, and after that you can try playing the system whatsoever. So from my understanding itself, the MXC, the M2 Pro miners itself, you can put it within a 25-meter radius slash range, but of course they are trying to improve that by setting a radius of 2 kilometers, if I'm not wrong. Within this 2 kilometer hexagon itself, it's going to copy helium. Basically a hexagon itself you can put at most 10 miner, and of course if let's say there's a 11 miner that's coming in, the first 10 miner that has already plugged their machine onto this hex itself, you are not get affected by the earnings if let's say you do not sell a token. And of course if let's say you start selling a token, your miner is ranked the last rank itself, or maybe the rank 11 or 12, 13, basically you will get a reward of slash of 20% all the way to basically 100% slash, depending on which location you are at. So this is the important note that you have to take note of if let's say you want to buy the miner. And of course I would say you can try buying a few miners, but of course I would say that the price itself is kind of crazy, because now we're going to talk about the price. So the price itself for the M2 Pro miner itself, currently they are charging around 2,499 euro. So this over here, the machine costs you around 2.5k in euro, but of course using the link slash the promo code that I have thrown down below, you can basically have using this affiliate code itself, you are only purchasing the miner for 2,449 euro. And after that I would say this over here is a 50 euro discount, and after that it's going to help you out a lot by breaking even and many more. So this is the price of the miner. So I would say not really a lot of people can afford this miner itself. So I would say the entry level itself is quite expensive. If you want to talk about like comparing it with like helium miner is less than 1,000 Sing dollars, I would say. And after that comparing like euros, how much is euro, man? I mean, like you can just do a calculation if let's say you want to do it in the US dollar value. So over here, 2,449 euro is going to cost you 2.7k in the US dollar, and after that, if you convert it to Sing dollars itself, it is going to cost you around $3,000 plus shipping plus the 7% import tax for Singaporeans. You are going to pay around $4,000 for this freaking miner, and after that, I would say that it is a very expensive investment, but of course, not everybody can invest. I mean, like not everybody can afford this. So I would say if you can afford this, and after that you are willing to try this investment itself, feel free to use the link and of course support the channel itself. So Singapore itself, we have around 120 or 130 miners in the Singapore map itself. And after that, right now we're going to calculate, do the calculation and break even. So over here I already done basically a spreadsheet talking about, cause I already mentioned just now previously, the expected earning is from $10 all the way to $15. And after that over here, this is the calculation that I've done, and after that the break even. So for my case itself, I purchased the miner, and after that this miner cost me around 2,539 with shipping. And of course I did not have the $50 promo code, therefore you guys have it, so good for you. And after that you can break even faster than me. So over here we can just see I've already done payment through the Coinbase using the USDC, and after that the price that I paid is around 2,885 if we round up. So we're going to use the calculator using my price. So I paid 2,885, and after that, if let's say I'm expected to earn only $10 itself, it will take me around 288.5 days to basically break even. And of course if I made $11, it is going to set me back to 262 days, and after that so on and so forth. So you can see, if let's say you're making the maximum amount of 15, like people claim that you can make up to 15, so if let's say you're lucky enough to make $15, you'll be expected to break even within 192 days, which is, I would say, a very good investment. To be honest, you can break even within a year. It is a good investment. And of course over here you have to know more about this machine itself, and of course the break even itself, if let's say you start to withdraw your funds from the machine itself, you are gonna get the reward is gonna get slashed. So we are not gonna talk about that in this video itself, because we are gonna talk about it when the miner comes, and after that, from there I can give you guys a much more in-depth about what is this this M2 Pro miner, and of course how does the health works, and after that many more updates that you want to know about. Basically this video is just an introduction, and of course for you to basically, if you are interested, you can secure the miners right now. And of course if you want to buy the miner itself, you can purchase it today, and after that wait up to 3 weeks, it's going to be shipped to your location. And after that I would say it's a worldwide shipping. And of course if you want to purchase the miner, before you do it, feel free to use the FAQ to basically understand more about it. And after that you can of course join my Discord/Telegram to ask me questions, and after that I can do my best to support you. And of course you can see that if you want to interact with the app itself, just download the MXC Data Dash app itself, and after that you can see whatever interface is in there. And after that you can have a brief understanding / experience on the app itself before you buy the miner, and after that set it up on your own. So waiting for the miner to come, and I'm gonna do the review about it, basically unboxing, setting up, and after that talking about the health. So these are the main topic that we want to focus on in the next video. So if you like the channel, like the video, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and leave a thumbs up to this video, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye bye, peace.